on July 5th in the year 2020 of our Lord. Sorry, I couldn't even say.
I hope y'all popped off a lot of fireworks. Those who live in Houston. I hope y'all popped off even more.
Yes. It was actually funny. The mayor was saying fireworks are still illegal in Houston, and as fireworks are popping around it, it's pretty funny. Anyways, back on track. We are back with another episode, 64th episode. We got a lot of stuff for you today, but before that, I caught myself. It was so close. I was about to slip.
You kept going there.
I know. I know, right? Yeah, but now I've run. Well, anyway, sorry. My name is Justin.
It's your boy, Sham Wild, Sham Bam for Glam, Sham Mason, Sham Bam. Bam. Let's get it in.
We got a good episode for you if I can get my mouse to work. We got Texas.
And we drinking.
And we drink. Yes. Yes. We got Texans news. We got NFL news. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be one of these episodes. God. Okay. All right. I love it. Let's go. We got Texans news. We got NFL news. We got Rockets news. NBA news. Baseball news. Astros news. And we got some exciting MMA news that we're going to talk about. UFC 251 is about to be lit.
As soon as I get a TV in here, bro,
it's going down.
I'm going to be watching a lot
of UFC. It's going down. Straight up. Are you going to buy the pay-per-views?
Yeah. No, I'm going to get the ESPN. Because most of it's on ESPN Plus now.
Cut the cord, my man.
You know what I'm saying?
Enter the bootleg lifestyle.
I can't do it, man. Because quality does matter.
But you got good internet, though.
Yeah, but the quality from the bootleg.
Oh my gosh, calm down.
Bro, if you have a gang of people here,
film critic over here,
that quality matters.
I need that 4K quality.
No, and then you invite people over here for pay-per-view. They have to pay to get in.
It's very true.
They pay to get in, so
very true.
Just a little $5-10 here.
Throw a little something my way.
I know everybody's social distancing, but shit.
You sit on that side.
You sit on that side.
You sit on the other. We'll take over the corners of the room.
Yeah. Hey, you see, I got 2 extra chairs right there too.
That's true. Yeah, in the back behind the couch.
I
know, right? Shoot, mint lightly used. All right, back on track again. Sorry. So, my God.
Let's fucking go, bro. I'm sorry, bro. This will be a good episode. Come on.
I apologize ahead of time. All right. So, we got some Texans news. This is coming for Ben Stevens, at Ben Scott Stevens. This is the tweet, word for word. This is coming on July 2nd. He says, "This is going to seem like a joke, but I promise it's not. Sources tell me Antonio Brown is in talks with the Houston Texans as a possible landing spot. No deal on the table yet, but Houston is doing their due diligence. Please credit." And then to accompany that, what further stroked the fires of that rumor is Chad Ochocinco, who knows players. He knows players.
He was in the NFL.
He was in the NFL. Yeah. I mean, they talk. They work out together.
Mm-hmm.
He said AB to the Texans, which is fine. Whatever. Analysts, former players, they all have their views. Whatever. But what further stirred the pot, Deshaun Watson retweeted that, and he tweeted with a picture of Drake pulling up in a car.
Drake?
Yeah. I look past that. I viewed the whole pulling up thing and opening the window as him telling AB to pull up. And what further stirred the pot of that is AB put that on his Instagram story. Now, with that being said, me and you were vocal about our thoughts and feelings about Antonio Brown and his antics with the Steelers, with the Raiders, with the Patriots, off the field stuff. Talk to me. This is your foot. This. What do you think?
So this is me holding my breath.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's gonna come to Texas. I don't see a reason why. I mean, of course, yes, if I was Bill O'Brien, I'd be trying to get Antonio Brown here, but I don't think Antonio Brown is gonna come to the Texans.
Why not? Young QB, proven. He has a hole to fill. He can be the guy.
But that's also a lot of other places too, man.
That's true.
That's and then he was working out with Russell Wilson 2 weeks ago.
Russell Wilson's been vocal too about him coming to the Seahawks too.
That's what I'm saying. And then Wouldn't you want to go to the Seahawks in Seattle more than you want to produce in Texas? Even though Texas does not tax you off your money.
Yeah.
Or at least as much.
That's actually a good point because Pete Carroll is more like, easygoing coach too.
A better coach
too.
Like,
but
just say what it is.
Management, I feel, would be more lenient towards his off the field stuff too, just because, the Texans are still that goody two shoes, family friendly team. You know what I mean? They are. They get these high moral guys. They draft these high moral.
Even though Brian Cushing used to.
Yeah, but that was after the fact. When they drafted him, he was, of good moral character or whatever,
Okay, but
they try to get these, lunch pail guys. They try to get a bunch of J.J. Watts, basically.
They try to get all these rust pelt guys and shit.
Yes, exactly. And so, I mean, in years before, they've never really taken a chance on these, people with slight character issues and stuff, right?
Okay.
Now, what Antonio Brown has is not a slight character issue. He has pending sexual assault allegations.
Still?
Yeah, and then he has pending witness intimidation things. Remember those texts that came out where he was threatening?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff still left undecided when it comes to Antonio Brown. Now, we do know that the NFL covers for their players. They really usually get a slap on the wrist. With that being said, here's what I think would happen if we did get him. We get Antonio Brown, give him a similar to the Patriots deal where he gets no guaranteed money, but he gets a lot of incentives, right? A lot of incentives, just like the Patriots did, because they knew he had character stuff that he's going to have to deal with off the field, and they cut him, they didn't lose anything. Right. This could be his prove-it deal. What I'm thinking is he can come here, sign his incentivized deal, play really good. If he plays really good, good. He can either get paid here or he can get paid somewhere else. Fine. Whatever. Rental. Kawhi. To the Raptors kind of deal situation, right? Then you're automatically out of the Jamal Adams race. Once you get Antonio Brown, you're out of the Jamal Adams race. You have nothing left to give. Pick up Eric Reed. Maybe he'll play better. Maybe he'll play exactly like he played last year. Fine, there's still people. There's that Tony Jefferson, former safety for the Ravens, I believe. He's out there too. So there's other safeties out there. Jamal Adams just happens to be the best one. Okay, if you lose out on Antonio,
Jamal Adams was the corner.
No, Jamal Adams is a safety. Okay. Now, if you lose out on Antonio,
step out, I get fired.
If you lose out on Antonio Brown, you can get Jamal Adams. You can go for him. You need to get him, and see what happens there. And run with Brandon Cooks, Will Fuller, Kenny Stills, Kiki Kuti, and just run with that squad and see what happens. I mean, that squad, that receiving core is good as is. But Antonio Brown immediately makes them better.
True.
That's my take on it. What do you think?
My thing is, I think we should still go for Jamal Adams. Our secondary is trash. Absolute fucking garbage. I think we need more help on defense than we do offense.
Okay.
Straight up. Like as you said, our receiving core is good.
Yeah.
The reason why we become better is because of Deshaun Watson.
That's true.
Straight up. I feel like Deshaun Watson, those 4 receivers, I think they can make something beautiful happen. Mm-hmm. Our defense needs fucking help, man. Because if our offense is run the same way, then our defense is out there more often. We're gonna need a safety that can actually look at the game and actually make fucking plays. Man.
Yeah, and that's be that real ball hog cat back there.
Right. I think with Jamal Adams, both sides will be even. Instead of just our offense is just great and our defense is trash. So really, we'll be playing the game of they have 99 points, but at least we have 100.
Yeah.
But that's fucking scary.
That is scary because you can turn.
Scary. Yeah. I'd rather be good on both sides.
You know what I feel is the source of that too? Why our secondary is getting exposed is because we weren't really getting much of a push last season on the line.
No.
We weren't getting much of a push. Now, bright spot of that, Charles Omenihu, one of our linemen, he's actually been working out with DeMarcus Ware. Super Bowl champ with the Broncos, DeMarcus Ware, defensive end.
I know who DeMarcus Ware is.
I know. I'm just saying. I had to add that Super Bowl bit in there just to say like he has his accolades. Yeah.
He's a champion.
So Charles Omenihu actually was like a bright spot on that line last year too. I mean, he's worked with J.J. Watt. He's now training with DeMarcus Ware too. Him and Russ Blacklock, the guy we just drafted. If Russ Blacklock can prove himself and be that push in the middle, and then we have Charles Omenihu and whatever J.J. Watt has left in the tank on the other end, we can get that push. And we have Bradley Roby, who's a speedster, who can be a lockdown corner and we have Vernon Hargreaves for a little bit. I believe we have Garyon Conley for a little bit. Vernon Hargreaves, I don't think we matched it. I'll have to check on that. Then we have Justin Reed back there too.
Yeah.
And if we get Jamal Adams, we'd be set.
Yeah.
We'd be set.
Honestly, if we can get Jamal Adams and then Jadeveon Clowney, bro.
I don't think it's gonna happen, dude. I
don't think. I'm just saying. I'm purely speculating. Purely speculating. But if that were to happen, I wouldn't even think about the Antonio Brown.
I can't believe his value went so down, dude.
Dude, I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
But no team is willing to take a chance on him yet. You're telling me?
I don't really think it's that. It's really because of the COVID. Really, I think he would have been picked up by a team, but he would not get paid the money that he would want because he already said no to the Browns, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, he already said no to the Browns because they didn't want to pay him like what he believed he deserved. But I'm like, dude, you're just not that guy yet.
Yeah.
You're not that guy. Like, you want to get paid Khalil Mack money, but, like, let's be honest, dude, Khalil Mack is better than you. Of course, you have to be your own, like, greatest fan.
Yeah.
I get
of course,
that.
you got to hype yourself up a little bit. Yeah.
But you got to kind of look at him like, okay, so I'm going to try to break it down and just put it to you like this. If they wrote everybody's stats on a board but didn't put down the names.
Yeah.
They just put down your name and your stats, and you see where you fall at. Then they'll look at you and it's like, this is why we pay you that much.
Yeah.
This because you're not up here.
Yeah.
Where the top fucking guy is. You're right here. You know, like.
And I feel like
that's. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's been said though. I feel like, and he just wasn't happy.
I doubt it. I highly
You don't think anybody would be like, all right, here's your market value. Here's what you're estimated at around the league.
I think they tried.
Because I think these general managers.
I don't think they broke it down like that, man. Like, because you kind of got to be an asshole to say some shit like that.
I'm sure some of these general managers are full blown assholes, dude.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but I don't know because I feel like he would have got picked up by now. If somebody really did say that to him, and he had I believe he's really extremely smart.
Yeah.
But and not as I don't think he's vain.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But I don't think, but he can, goddamn, I'm trying to find like a good word to say this, like how to say it. But, it probably just hasn't got through him yet. You know what I mean? Because honestly, like the players versus like the business side of things, like that shit don't really mesh well.
So you don't think he's like
the administration don't mesh well together.
You don't think he's come to terms with maybe I'm not worth as much as I think
Obviously not. Because you also got fans helping him up too.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm like, bro, like, there's a reason why. Like, I mean, I get like, yeah, it's Bill O'Brien, but I was one of the people that I didn't think he was that good. Like, okay, yeah, his stats, like for one season, maybe 2 seasons, were like astronomical. One of those seasons, J.J. Watt wasn't in the game.
Yeah.
And then the other season, guess who got double team all the time? J.J. Watt.
Yeah.
So of course
he's gonna open up for him.
Of course, Clowney was gonna. All that shit was gonna open up for him. Of course, he's gonna make fucking tackles and shit.
Yeah.
Like stats do not tell the whole story. You gotta actually look at the game and see what's happening. There's so many variables to go with.
Situational stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only a few stats that are actually absolute. Very few.
That's true. So you'd shore up the defense before you even bothered.
Me personally, yes, because I think our offense is good.
Yeah.
I honestly think our offense is good. Like they have I can't say about like a run game.
Yeah.
I would depend more on.
I want to see how David Johnson does.
I want to see too, but
I hope it pans out.
But I mean, we're in the age where the quarterbacks are probably the most athletic person on the team.
That's true.
So I would see Deshaun Watson having better running plays than his actual running back.
I just want to see the offense catered more to him, man. Like even more to Deshaun Watson. Yeah. even more.
I mean, they do.
I know, but even more. Like
Oh.
another. Now that he's had time under the offense and had it contoured to his comfort,
Let him have
just
an opinion on how
let him have an
plays
opinion, let him have an input, and let him be able to give that freedom to, implement what he sees on the field to the play that's being
and protect them.
and protect him. Yeah,
Protect them.
I feel like our line. I mean, maybe it got better, maybe it didn't, but I mean, it can't get worse than it was.
True. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Can't get worse. Yeah.
The one person that I wouldn't, at least on offense, that needs to step up is Will Fuller.
He needs to stay healthy.
To put weight.
Dude, he did.
Did he?
Will Fuller put on hella weight.
Bro,
dude.
he needs to put on weight because it makes no sense. He gets hurt. He can't play a full season. It makes no sense because he's tiny. Like he is, dude. He's tiny, so that's why he can get hurt. Like a lot easier than like most other guys.
I'm trying to find you like a recent picture of him, but the dude's
he's kind of like the Sam Bradford of freaking wide receivers, straight up. And that's a name I thought that I would never really say again.
No, the dude, he looks yoked now. He cut his dreads off, and
that's how you know it's serious.
Yeah,
that's how you know it's serious.
No, that's an old picture. All right, well, I'll find it after the show.
Okay.
But okay.
If you want, you can post it on Twitter.
Yeah, you can do that too. Yoked. Moving on to I think that's all for Texans news. We're just gonna see.
Yeah, I think so too.
How it goes. They're saying full steam ahead. They're canceling the Hall of Fame game that usually starts off the preseason.
That happened across all sports.
All sports, yeah.
Pretty much. Baseball, they canceled their not a Hall of Fame game, but it's a
initial
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Whatever game it was.
Whatever game.
And then, of course, we'll talk more when we get to the NFL.
Yeah, which we're about to do right now.
Segue.
So, this is interesting. So, the other day, a bunch of companies like FedEx, Nike, all these...
By the way, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but like that analogy that I picked, I want to make sure I give credit where credit is due. I got it from a coworker of mine. I'll say his last name is Lawson. Like, he said that to me and it fucking made perfect sense. Like the whole write your name on the fucking board made perfect sense. I want to give credit where credit is due. I did not make that on my own. I'm a complete dumbass.
Tisk. Cite your sources, man.
I just want to make sure.
It has to be an MLA format.
Sure.
All right. So segueing into the NFL. So recently FedEx, Nike, and stuff said that team in Washington needs to change their name. Now. This is coming for Dan Stein. Oh, by the way, Nike does not have Washington Redskins gear on their website. They just erased it, all of it.
Oh, okay. So they had it before, but
they had it before, but ever since this whole thing happened with canceling controversial stuff, they're we're not putting up with it. They took all Redskins stuff off of the shelves.
Yeah.
So this is coming for Dan Steinberg. When was this? Yesterday. He said, Ron Rivera said he and Dan Snyder have been talking about a possible name change for more than a month, and, quote, if we get it done in time for the season, it would be awesome. Now, a lot of people have been talking about this. Somebody actually tweeted Dwayne Haskins and was like, what if we call them the Washington Red Wings? The Red Wings was the famous...
Wouldn't the Red Wings be pissed off?
No, the Red Wings... No. The Red Wings, what they're trying to turn is the first African-American air unit.
Oh! Interesting.
That would be interesting. Dwayne Haskins actually liked that idea. He actually retweeted it. I like it. It's close to the name. Not controversial. Giving honor to a historical squad that put their name out there and they're actually in the history books. So.
Yeah, and they have a movie also.
Mm-hmm. Now get this, another update. Harlem Globetrotters are willing to sell the Generals name to the Redskins. The Generals. Washington Generals. I still like the Red Wings more, man. But yeah, NFL stuff. It's just pushing on as usual. It was just a lot of Redskins.
Yeah, I mean the Redskins, I agree that, I think I definitely got to a point, I had to really think about it. They need to change that name. Because, they need to change the name because it actually is somewhat of a mockery of that whole race. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially because the team ain't good either. So, I mean, that's just a very small part, but yeah, that's a mark of the whole race. Because the Cleveland Indians changed their name too, right? Oh,
They're in talks to do it.
yeah, they definitely changed their fucking name.
Yeah, that needs to be changed for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely. Now, let's talk about. Well, this probably been talked about a lot, but it's the first time we're talking about it, so you get to hear our opinions on it. Cam Newton.
Yeah.
To the New England Patriots.
All right. I just pulled it up right now. All right. This is for
Thoughts.
Ian Rappaport. This is with the numbers and everything. New Patriots quarterback Cam Newton is in New England to complete his physical and finalize his 1 year, $1.75 million contract that's worth up to $7.5 million.
What is sentence?
The team is confident in his condition and no issues at all are anticipated on his physical. It'll take a few days to complete, but this is a go.
Okay. So
$1.75 million.
So, see, first I thought it was 1.05. I guess it changed it. I don't know.
1.75.
What is it? 1.7. Okay. So, I'll be the first to say, Justin, you were right. I did not see that shit coming.
Thank you.
I thought, like, at first, at one point, the Chargers, but then they got, like, a couple of quarterbacks. Washington seemed like a good place. Like Washington Redskins. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
I was way off
The
about
Washington
this.
team in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, the team in Washington.
Yeah.
I was way off about this contract. Holy shit.
Well,
Jesus
hold on. See, because I got mad about when Richard Sherman thought he should have an opinion on it. Like, oh, Patriots should have paid him more. First of all, who signed the contract?
He did.
He did, right? Cam Newton signed his contract because, one, he believes in himself.
Yep. And
Two, he's going to prove himself.
Even put on his Instagram, it's not about the money.
He's going to prove himself to say, hey, it's going to be back in 2015 before I lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
When I was in contention, when I was the MVP. Like, I'm the most athletic and biggest dude on that field at all times. Like, he is.
Yeah.
He is. And, bro, like, I've been seeing, like, his workout videos, like, no homo, but he looks fucking yoked, bro.
He is yoked.
Like, straight the fuck up. Like, bro, he looks fucking swole as shit now.
Yeah.
What? Like, swoller.
Swoller.
I guess if that's the word.
Man,
he believes in himself. He's counting on himself.
Day one starter, what do you think?
Actually, bro. Really?
Now.
Over Stidham? No. Okay. Stidham threw his first pass was a fucking pick six.
Okay.
Brian Hoyer, we already know that story.
Yeah.
We already know that story.
I get this. Here's my reasoning for asking that. In these years, all of the Patriots' offensive personnel has been catered to who?
Big Tom Brady.
Yep. Is Tom Brady, would you call him an athletic quarterback?
No.
Would you call him a mobile quarterback?
No.
Would you call him a bootleg quarterback? Bootleg meaning running out of the pocket.
No.
Would you call him a mobile quarterback?
You just asked that. No.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, now get this. An offensive line, let's say for a Deshaun Watson or a Patrick Mahomes, is much different than a pocket passer. They have to be so if you have a bunch of big dudes that can't break and start blocking because they haven't done it in years before, do you think they can make that turnaround in the first season?
I'll tell you something.
You saw how we went from Tom Savage to Deshaun Watson, right?
Oh, yeah.
He was sacked the most in the entire league that season.
Because the line did not know what to do. It was like, shit,
Exactly.
is he running again? God damn.
Exactly. So imagine the Patriots linemen.
Here's what I want to say.
Okay.
Bill
Did I really
Belichick.
ask that twice?
Yeah, you did.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
Yep, that's how you know.
I think Bill Belichick is one of the greatest football coaches of all time. I think Bill Belichick has already seen that and is trying to make steps to help with that. Especially once they all get together. Like, maybe I'm giving him too much credit, maybe not, but I think he's already he's already devising like plays and shit for him and his son.
But can you learn to block for a quarterback like that in one offseason?
Not in one offseason.
Especially in an offseason like this?
No. Not in the offseason. It's going to take you have to do it during the season.
Yeah.
You have to learn it during the season. Now, will the Patriots make the playoffs? Yeah.
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, if it works, good. I want it to work. I want Cam to have a redemption arc. But there's gonna be growing pains. There's gonna be hella growing pains.
Absolutely.
I feel like the Panthers didn't really even figure it out themselves when he was their quarterback, because he was still getting hit.
Yeah.
He was still getting hit.
Yeah. Oh, he was getting hit. Yes.
And that's why he got hurt, because he was taking a lot of hits.
All the time, and he was trying to play hurt, and
it just was more detrimental.
Yeah, because you're not Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
Cam needs to move. Like, the reason why Ben Roethlisberger can play hurt is because he's staying in the fucking pocket.
Yeah.
Cam can't play hurt because
that's his game.
Yeah, that's his game. He needs to move. Like, that shuts off like a lot of his talent.
Yeah.
Like, pretty much shuts off his potential. I'm not saying Cam Newton can't play in the pocket. I'm just saying, like, he's so used to like doing more.
Mm-hmm. And extending plays and stuff. That's his whole
plays.
game. His whole strength is extending plays and just making just hyper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Just like making the offense that more exciting, electric. And if you can't do that, because the offensive line just give him 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, like the offensive line of the Patriots, he can give him more than enough time if he's in the pocket.
Yeah.
The only thing is, like, I think Cam Newton needs to work on his timing on when to run out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And he did. He made a lot of impulsive runs out of the pocket. In Carolina, so
because it's like he didn't trust his mind.
And Bill Belichick's gonna have to rein that impulse to just take off, because one injury and Stidham's a quarterback again, and
he's gonna throw another pick six.
He's not like what's his name?
I'm not saying sorry, but it's just like you will be known as a guy that threw a pick six his first pass. Yes, the older quarterbacks do it. Freaking the second string for the Saints, Jameis Winston did it.
Yeah.
Who else?
Can I make a correction over something? So it wasn't the Red Wings; it's the Red Tails. That historical.
Man, I just got fired because I should have known that.
No, I got fired because I was saying that shit a lot. I was like, Red Wings. Yeah, it's Red Tails. It was even.
Well, that's what I said. Like,
there was even a movie about it. I'm so stupid. Fuck.
I said there was a movie about it. I guess it is Red Wings. I don't know.
It's Red Tails. Red Tails. Yeah. Fuck. Anyway.
No, but like Red Tails would be nice.
Red Tails would be nice. That'd
be dope.
Yeah. So that's all I got for the NFL, man. We're just looking forward.
And Clowney still hasn't got signed, but we talked about that already. Anything else? Anything happening on the Jamal Adams front?
Nothing really. Everything's just kind of cut to a standstill. Yeah. Everybody's playing chicken, seeing who gets signed first, and then all the crowds will crumble.
Oh, some people getting pissed because Tom Brady and some Buccaneers were practicing. Yeah, they should be. Like, the NFL has not shown any signs that they're stopping at all. Like, the NFL, somehow, somewhere, NFL
full steam ahead.
Full steam ahead. Like, fuck everybody else. They're still going.
Yeah. So that's all I got for the NFL. I don't really think of anything else. It'll happen when it happens, and we'll stick tuned.
We'll stay tuned.
Yeah. Free agency is really the highlight of this offseason right now. We'll just see where some of these big names go.
Yeah.
So
see what I want to see how like these rookies are going to do.
With a shortened off season and weird times.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
especially what? Go ahead. You point first.
You go ahead and make yours because it sounds like something that you might forget. Go ahead.
Do you think Joe Burrow is going to have his growth stunted because of this offseason?
I think a lot of people are.
But he's supposed to be the guy. So is Tua, but Tua has an injury. He's probably not going to come back and start immediately.
Well, but he's good now. After his injury, like, he's been working on and shit like that. My thing is just like, if you're the guy, you still gonna make it happen, regardless. Like right at this point, everybody's in the same fucking predicament. There's no excuse for anybody right now.
But the veterans have that. They have that experience.
True.
That the rookies don't have.
Well, guess what? The rookies need to start working out with those veterans.
Can't really do that.
Sure. Oh, so what we didn't talk about is Dak Prescott finally got his money, I guess.
Franchise tag.
Yeah, it's a franchise tag, but he got the 31
million?
Yeah. For that season or for how many years? 4?
He signed his franchise tag, so has officially gone from being the best bargain in the NFL to having the richest one-year contract in franchise history.
Also, it's 1 year.
He signed the exclusive franchise tender of $31.4 million on Monday, as had been expected. So
is that for like? Is that just
for the year? Just for the year. It's his franchise.
That's still a lot, though.
It is a lot.
That's still a lot. I was like,
let's see. Well, now he has to show out, though.
Yeah, if you don't show out, then like you can't say anything
Shit,
after
you
that.
can't say shit. Yeah.
You can't say shit, bro. Like, oh yeah, bro. You take whatever money they fucking give.
Exactly.
Like, just be lucky that you're still a fucking Cowboys.
I know. He better show out. He needs to, or at least make the playoffs. But yeah.
Well, you can't just make the playoffs. You gotta make it far.
You gotta make it deep into the playoffs. So that's true.
But yeah, I guess he got his money for that year.
Yep. Well, he postponed this contract issue for another year by signing the franchise tender.
Yeah, because
it's still gonna be the same shit next season.
Yeah, the whole pandemic and shit.
Yeah.
Can't do much right now.
Exactly.
But, yeah, I think that's all I got for.
Cool. Me too. Let's move on to Rockets news. So Thabo Sefolosha opted out of the NBA reopening, but he made some crazy claims in that podcast. He said, quote, "Without naming names, I know some of my teammates had COVID, including one with whom I was close during a couple of days in Houston. There's a bit of psychosis between the people that had it and the ones that hadn't had it yet." So that kind of causes alarm because to this point, I hadn't heard any Rockets players with COVID.
I have no idea.
And the fact that he's saying that, I don't know. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But
it should be public.
Yeah, because they're supposed to be tested before the intake into the bubble. They have to be tested and have 3 negative tests. So
far,
if we're missing like 3 players on the team, 4 players on the team, that's our rotation right there. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, shit, but yeah, I'm gonna keep my appearance. So.
Yeah, but that's all for Rockets teams. They're just getting ready to start in Disney. But I just thought that was really.
Well, I don't know if you know, is James Harden okay? Like
he's okay. They haven't said it. I feel like
because he got small. He lost some weight.
Did he really? You saw a picture?
I saw some pictures. Like he lost some weight, but I don't know if like people just hyping it up or some shit.
I don't know, man.
I mean, probably just like eating super clean.
Probably just trying to get cut or whatever.
Yeah.
But in the NBA, more players tested positive for COVID. Let me look at the list.
Victor Oladipo opted out.
Yep. Nikola Jokic is symptom-free. Malcolm Brogdon has it. Jabari Parker, Buddy Hield has it. Alex Len has it. Derrick Jones Jr. has it. Spencer Dinwiddie has it. DeAndre Jordan has it. 3 unnamed players from the New Orleans Pelicans, an unnamed player from the Clippers, unnamed player from the Heat. Landry Shamet has it, and an unnamed player from the Miami Heat has it as well. So players are dropping, and as this continuation of the NBA season is getting closer and closer, it's not looking good. It's going to be weird because a lot of teams are going to be missing a lot of important players. I don't know.
So there's advantage and disadvantage to this. The advantage is the players that don't get a lot of play time can get some play time.
Yeah.
And show out how much time they really have. The other side to this is it's gonna be the biggest asterisk to this whole basketball tournament they pretty much got. I honestly think just wait till fucking next season.
Yeah.
For basketball, just wait till next season and see where we're at because it's gonna get cold. I mean, COVID's probably gonna run more rampant.
Yeah.
Apparently, if we haven't found a vaccine by now, because personally I think everybody has it at this point. Almost everybody has it because if you test negative, you can still get it.
Exactly.
So,
and I mean, there's only so much you can do to control the spread of it, in a bubble or whatever. I mean, you can try. Maybe
you have to go outside at some point.
You have to, and there could be, especially if they're all trapped in a bubble and somehow it gets spread in there, they're all in close contact with each other, thinking they're all good,
Right.
and then boom, you just spread everything because you trapped them in like a petri dish.
Yeah, because so like they're located in different hotels and shit. You can't tell me an NBA basketball player is not gonna bring some hoes into the hotel room, bro. You cannot, bro. What? They have side chicks everywhere. You tell me they don't have side chicks in Disney World, fucking Orlando? They probably have a side chick driving up from Miami to come meet them, bro.
You gotta screen the hoes at the door.
Bro, they'll find a way to sneak people in, bro.
It's like, hold on.
Do you pay
hold on, let me check your temperature real quick.
No.
1 second.
Bro, you pay them off, bro. They're each and every one of them is a fucking millionaire. They just pay them off.
Who, the hosts or the players?
No, like the players will pay off the
yeah.
whoever fucking has to check the temperature and shit.
Hey, let me slide you a couple grand.
Really,
Don't say
have to change the temperature. Nobody else besides NBA players are allowed inside anyway.
That's true.
So, like if I was like, just an NBA basketball player, I would be like, hey, there's like, I don't know, $5.
Yeah, here's 5 racks right here.
Yeah,
just
just
let this little group, in, please.
Let this like 5 of these chicks.
But there's that 24/7 anonymous snitch line, remember?
And I feel like everybody's in the corners like, hey, shut the fuck up. Don't be a snitch.
I don't know, man.
Come on, bro. You know they all talking about it.
It's anonymous.
It's anonymous, like, bro.
It is anonymous. You're trying to get a competitive advantage. I'm just saying.
It'll be some assholes. There'll be some assholes. But because like if somebody does use that snitch line, they'll fucking say,
D'Angelo Russell.
They'll hide behind, I just want to protect everybody. Bitch, you just afraid of losing, ho. Get the fuck out of here.
D'Angelo Russell gonna have a phone in each hand.
Bro. Damn, dude, that's fucked up, bro. He's gonna just call him out.
Nah, he did it to himself. Shit.
Wow, what happened?
Because he's the one who snitched on he was recording while Nick Young was talking about other hoes and stuff when he was still with Iggy Azalea.
No!
Yeah, and she found out and
he recorded and posted it?
Yeah, no, he was live streaming it. And he was talking while Nick Young was talking about other hoes and stuff while he was with Iggy Azalea. And
so if he would have to stop being
no, he was ostracized on the Lakers. Like they iced him out because that was a whole move.
Yeah, it was a whole ass move.
That led to him getting traded.
Yeah, you don't do that whole shit.
No one would talk to him.
Yeah, but that's why he's on the Brooklyn Nets, right?
No, he's on the Timberwolves now.
Oh, Timberwolves.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's some whole ass shit.
I remember that. That is some whole ass shit, dude. Like, you're supposed to be a brotherhood and you're recording in the hotel? Like, come on, man.
Like, we all have side chicks. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then it's like, yeah, bro. Like, you gotta, just move cop blockers.
For the record, when you say we all have high chicks, outside chicks.
Well, no, I'm talking about NBA.
Okay. You're trying to get me in trouble, dog.
No. I'm talking about NBA.
You're going to see me in the hospital.
I'm just.
You better chill the fuck out.
No, I'm just talking about like in the NBA. It's like,
all right. Well, you gotta.
I don't approve of
you. You gotta specify.
No, man. Me personally, I don't approve of
cheating. Get us in trouble, dog. Come on, man.
Who's us? Me and you. Bitch, I'm single.
I know, but I'm about to be if you don't quit fucking around, dog.
Hey.
Just kidding. Full disclosure. Just kidding. All right, moving on. Awkward transition. Yeah. Anyways, back to baseball. Yeah, just don't listen to this episode.
So, did you do a podcast? Nope. No, I did not. Nope.
Why did I get a notification on my phone? I don't know. It was a practice episode. We were just testing out different microphones and systems. Yeah. Don't bother. We're talking about rugby. The whole episode. Oh man, moving on. So baseball. 4 Miami Marlins players test positive for coronavirus. Bunch of other players tested. Now.
Wait, are we doing Astros or baseball?
We're talking about baseball right now because it ties into the Astros real quick. Okay. So, the Angels' Mike Trout, which is one of the best players in baseball, he said, I still don't feel comfortable playing amid COVID-19.
Well, shit, if Mike Trout says it, then we all shouldn't play.
Now, think about this. That's almost as if LeBron was saying, I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
It carries the same amount of weight.
That's exactly what that is.
Now, with these players dropping like flies, I mean, it's the same issue throughout all sports. Like if your team is missing players, is it a fair, even playing
it's
field?
not. No, it's not. Like they've only agreed to like 60 games and shit.
Yeah, just when shit was starting like trending in the positive direction,
Yeah,
and it just gets worse.
Now there's a huge surge of COVID,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't know all the COVID patients are actually sick. We just know they have it.
Have it, yeah.
My thing is like, just cut all sports. I'm sorry, like I know that people want it, but dude, at this point, if players are dropping out because they fear for their safety, and I use that in quotation marks, for their safety, even though they're still getting paid millions upon millions of dollars,
Yeah.
like fuck it, dude. Like just fucking take out this whole.
They should put esports back on ESPN. I'd watch the shit out of that right now because there ain't
I
shit to watch.
mean, like they still do.
There ain't shit. No, but I mean, like on weekdays, play it as much as they play baseball games. Fuck it, I don't give a shit.
I'm about to download 2K right now.
I know, but I'd watch people fucking play games because what the fuck else are you gonna watch? They can only play like 1935 baseball games so much.
Yeah.
Let's watch the 1967 match between the Yankees and the Red Sox. Okay.
I'd rather watch those old games than watching somebody play a video game.
Okay, but like exciting video games like Call of Duty.
Well, yeah, but you can watch that on Twitch. I thought you were talking about like.
No, but I'm talking about
2K and
League and
shit.
2K and shit like that.
But
like,
yeah, you can watch that all the time.
Yeah, but if you had like a tournament.
Yeah, again, you can watch that all the time. They do that.
No, but that's not in like a Twitch fashion, like when they're sitting next to each other and they're playing.
Well, they're not supposed to be sitting this to each other because social distancing.
Okay.
Bruh.
Adjacent couches, my fucking bad.
Oh, okay. So it's like offline multiplayer. Okay.
Not online multiplayer, like no.
Offline
Multiplayer. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's still the same thing. Like you watching somebody play a game. That's still the same
Yeah,
thing.
but to hear them talking to each other in the commentary too.
Okay. Yeah.
That'd be fun. I'd watch the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But again, you can still watch that every day.
It's not the same.
Yes, it is.
They're not in the same
hear
room.
them talk shit to each
They're
other.
not in the same room.
It really doesn't make a difference. I'd rather watch those older games about shit and look at the history of sports.
Okay, well, as long as it's just not Yankees and Red Sox for
No.
every single year.
Shoot, because I still haven't finished what's it called, Long Gone Summer.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like Sammy Sosa and fucking Mark McGwire. Like that year when they was like fucking like, I mean, just fucking hitting balls, but they were on steroids the whole time.
Oh yeah, I watched the steroid era.
You seen fucking Mark McGwire like like when he first got in to like at the peak of his career, and you're just like, oh yeah, he used steroids.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way.
You don't turn from that to that. You don't turn from that.
Yeah, like because there was one time that he was just small, and then all of a sudden, over the sudden, he just got huge. I'm like, yeah, of course you use steroids, but steroids was the reason why baseball came back to popularity.
Because everybody wants to see hitters.
Yeah,
They come see the hitters.
Absolutely, and like a lot of steroids were over the counter.
Yep.
So obviously they wasn't regulated, so they wasn't illegal. So yeah, and everybody was doing it. Everybody was doing it.
Everybody was on the juice.
Everybody was doing it.
Yep.
So you go ahead and put Mark McGwire in the Hall of Fame. Put Sammy Sosa in the Hall of Fame. You damn sure better put Barry Bonds in the fucking Hall of Fame.
I don't know. Will it happen?
Because
in theory, I mean, it makes a lot of sense, but will they do it?
They put baseball back on the map, bro.
Yeah.
They really did. They made baseball exciting. Like, motherfucking baseball already went through a strike and shit. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah. Baseball needs good news. But this isn't good news. So, a total in the MLB after initial test, 31 total MLB players tested positive for the virus after initial tests.
Out of like 1,000 of them?
I don't know if that 1,000.
What's up, 1,000?
Total.
You think about like how many teams and how many players are each team? Okay, probably not 1,000, but probably like high, 700?
Yeah, 700 about.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a 25-man roster on each team, and then there's a 40-man roster on each team.
Boom!
Okay. So. Yep, that's it for baseball. And then going to the Astros, they started their first 3-week summer camp. They're utilizing every inch of Minute Maid Park, just getting throwing, hitting, catching, all that stuff in. Good to see baseball back. Saw pictures of players back. It's good. that things are kind of getting back to normalcy, but we'll just see where it goes from there. Yeah, that's all I got for.
That's all I got for fucking baseball
Astros
too,
and baseball. Now, back to UFC. UFC 251 was initially the main event was canceled because Gilbert Burns was supposed to go versus Kamaru Usman for the middleweight title, and Gilbert Burns got coronavirus, so that was scrapped. And remember how Jorge Masvidal was having that contract dispute with the UFC?
Yeah.
Apparently,
is it Masvidal or no? Who's the champion right now? Of the middleweights.
It's Usman, I believe.
Usman? Oh, fucking Masvidal gets a fucking chance.
I know he gets a chance. He's a welterweight champion. I'm so sorry. He's a welterweight champion. Masvidal was talking a lot of shit about not getting paid what he's owed, trying to get a contract extension, especially after he signed a new deal.
Mm-hmm.
So he's trying to fight for more money. So initially, Dana White was just like, "Fuck that, no." You signed your deal, you honor your deal. Now, Kamaru Usman and Jorge Masvidal have beef too. They've been talking shit to each other, especially at like little press conferences and stuff like that too. So now it seems that Jorge Masvidal is back in the mix because this is coming per Ariel Helwani. Kamaru Usman is on his way back to Las Vegas, as is Jorge Masvidal. He also says negotiations for Usman, 84 kg versus at Game Bred fighter, are done pending the results of COVID-19 testing. So it's looking, if they both got into the testing tank, it looks like they're both back in it. It could be possible. This is coming also per Ariel Helwani. There are active negotiations ongoing to book Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal for next week's UFC 251 main event, sources say. And I'm told the sides believe there is now a path to make it happen. Not done, but a promising development. I want to see this happen because Masvidal is an exciting fighter, and Kamaru Usman is a good fighter too.
Yes.
And they've been talking a lot of shit. Let's see to back it up. And this could be like a good kind of. Because I remember I was so excited for the Nate Diaz Jorge Masvidal fight.
Yeah.
That wasn't for any belt, for any title. That was just straight up thugging it.
Yeah, it was just like fucking pride on the line and shit.
And so now this is for a title. I don't know, man. This is what I think. I think Gilbert Burns, once he beats COVID, hopefully, him versus Colby Covington, and then Masvidal versus Usman. Whoever wins between Usman versus Masvidal should fight whoever wins between Burns and Colby Covington. The winner fights for the title.
Yeah.
That's how it should go. Will it go that way? Who knows?
Who fucking knows?
Who fucking knows? Yeah, exactly.
COVID is out here. Yeah. I mean, should that be interesting? And when is that fight coming?
That's next Saturday, I believe.
Next Saturday or next Saturday?
Next Saturday, which is, I believe, is the 18th of July in the 2020th year. In other sad news, Khabib's father, Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, passed away from COVID-related injuries. I read up on him too, and I didn't know why everybody was talking about it. Everybody was just like, he was an innovator of the sport, and I was like, I've never heard of him before. I just know he was Khabib's dad. So apparently, in his area, there's a lot of gang stuff where they take kids off the street. And what he did is he took in a lot of kids, took in a lot of boys, and he trained them in martial arts and wrestling and all this stuff. And he brought them out of the gutter and basically made them make names for themselves too. And to the point where even Conor McGregor is like saying rest in peace to Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, means that he had his name in there. And there's a lot of people coming out of Dagestan. There's a lot of people coming out of Russia. These fighters that trained under him. And after reading about that, because I had no idea, I just thought, this is just Khabib's dad. But no, this dude's really had his own training gym and really brought these kids out, that were dirt poor, and all they had was either crime or just slogging on by. But he actually got them into the gym, disciplined them, kept them out of trouble, kept their noses clean, and made them into fighters. Some of them in the UFC, some of them are in other promotions and stuff too. But he's like the godfather of Dagestan, and he made that happen. He passed away due to coronavirus. So two of his other gym members who were scheduled to fight actually pulled out just out of respect for him too. So rest in peace to Khabib's dad, Abdul Manap
Absolutely.
Nurmagomedov, was a good dude in the community.
Pillar.
A pillar in the community that actually brought a lot of names out there. So rest in peace to him.
Wow.
That's all I got for today. Oh, Last of Us 2 is out. Awesome game, amazing game.
I still want to stick it to the UFC.
Hmm.
Didn't watch the whole show, but watched the Pat McAfee show where he was talking to Daniel Cormier. Obviously, you know, heavyweight champion and light heavyweight champion, or am I? No, just heavyweight champion. But he has 2 belts.
He has 2 belts right now. Yeah.
Heavyweight
He has 2 belts.
champion,
Yeah.
what else?
Light heavy. Well, he gave up his light heavyweight
Oh, okay.
because John Jones has it.
Oh, okay. So heavyweight.
No, he
champion.
lost the light heavyweight. What the fuck am I talking about? Well, he lost it, but
Stipe?
no, he lost the heavyweight to Stipe.
Yeah.
And he lost the light heavyweight to John Jones, but John Jones got into trouble, so I guess he got.
So they relinquished.
Yeah, I think.
I thought Cormier still had a belt.
Let me see.
Oh, okay. Whatever, but he stated that his last fight will probably be with Stipe Miocic.
Yeah.
That'll be like after that, like that's done. That'll be his last fight. So, you know, it's probably gonna be obviously it's gonna be a great fight because that would be like what, the third one.
Yeah.
The third one. So that would end all like the speculation, whatever. You know, who's stronger or whatever, who's better, and you know, it's gonna be tough seeing like one of like the great ones, one of the guys that heralded UFC into what it is now, you know, to go away. But you know, happy for him. I know he's gonna give us a great fight.
John Jones is apparently still the light heavyweight because Cormier vacated the title on December 28th, 2018.
Okay. So he vacated, and he doesn't have the heavyweight.
Heavyweight is currently Stipe Miocic.
Okay. So, yeah, that'll be Daniel Cormier's last one. And, hey,
they both have a knockout on each other.
Yeah. So all the gratitude to him, man. All the gratitude. As far as like what
also,
he did for the sport.
Also an innovator in the sport, which
Yes.
AKA American Kickboxing Academy.
Yeah.
He brought up a lot of people.
Yeah.
What do you bring up? Khabib was in his gym.
Yeah. But he's one of the forefathers.
Yeah, Luke Rockhold was in his gym. He had a bunch of other people from Dagestan follow Khabib to AKA too. So he's another innovator. He's gonna still be around. He's gonna be commentating. So it's not like we're here the last Daniel Cormier.
Yeah, but as far as him fighting, that'll be the last time. And I'm going to go out my way to watch it, unless I have to work.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go out my way to watch that. Probably not gonna be at a bar, obviously.
Yeah.
But sure, if I get a TV soon enough, I'm watching it here.
Watching it for sure, yeah. But that'd be UFC. I don't know.
That's it, man. That's it. Go ahead and talk about the Last of Us Part 2.
Last of Us 2, very good game. Highly recommend it. Very long game. A lot of interactive stuff you can do in it. A lot of twists and turns in the game too. Definitely go out there and cop it, especially during these times of lockdown and stuff. You can definitely put a good dent into it. It's a lot of the total gameplay of it.
$60.
Gameplay Last of Us 2. 25 hours full gameplay.
Oh, 25.
Free time the game will take you around 25 hours to complete. 25 hours straight. Stealthier players and those with higher difficulties can expect longer playtimes. Those of us who've taken the game on hard or survivor difficulty have seen it take between 27 and 30 hours for a run.
Why is it fucking 60? I don't know.
I mean, if you're doing the side stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant, like to 100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have yet to play it. Obviously, my brothers have. Of course, like the first one is my top 5 favorites.
Everyone's
of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to play this one, but I took my brother's opinion when he said, when I asked him, is it better than the first one? He said Last of Us Part 2 is not better than the first one. It's not better. Like, I think that goes as far as story. It's probably just the whole thing, but he says it's not good. You only watch the cutscene movie.
That's true.
You only watch cutscene movies, so like you don't really know.
My opinion doesn't matter. My opinion doesn't
I
matter.
didn't say that. It's just like you gotta play the game.
That's
to
true.
really
That's
know.
true.
So,
But it shows some gameplay when you watch that cutscene movie. A little bit.
Did you play it?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
But the player that was playing, that I
But
watched
did you
play,
play it?
the player that was
But
playing,
did you
that
play it though?
didn't play.
Did you play it?
I didn't
though?
play it. You ain't gotta smack on the table, man.
It, bro.
But did you play it though? But
But he still says it's pretty fucking good. And he's one of the biggest Last of Us fans out
all
there.
time.
Yes, out there. Like he looks like all the fucking little concerts they do on stream, like with fucking like the voice actors and shit. He looks at all that shit. So when he says like it's not as good as the first one, but it's still fucking good,
He knows what he's
I
talking about.
fucking believe it.
He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, like he's one of the few people like he think more likely he's right about that because he loves he's the one that got the collector's edition of both games.
Damn.
So yeah, so anybody that has an opinion otherwise, yeah, just shut the fuck up. Because you was being cheap and got the standard edition.
Yeah.
So shut the fuck
I want to bring him on and have him talk about games.
Oh,
Think he'd come?
Yeah,
Dope.
he'll do it.
Think about it. But that's all I got. Is that all you got?
Yeah, that's all I got. Anything new with you going through the
Texas is back in a semi mask order.
Texans?
Texas
Texas? Okay.
is back. Mandatory mask order. If you're
Yes.
going anywhere, all businesses.
For business, like if you're in like a
No gatherings.
base or whatever,
No gatherings of more than 10 people.
have to pay $250.
A fine,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm completely fine with.
Yeah,
A weed off the dumbasses.
yeah. Because
But
that's all. Like go to any grocery store, like Walmart. There are more people that without masks than people
that there are
with masks.
with, yeah.
It's like, okay, should we wear a mask now? I'm definitely wearing a mask now.
Yeah.
Well, I've always wore
Worn
a mask, but now it's like even more prevalent. I
Yeah,
don't want to fucking pay $250.
exactly. Now I got an incentive. Well, more of an incentive.
Yes.
But yeah, with that being said, everybody stay safe out there, man. Get tested if you need to. If you feel any of the symptoms, please get tested ASAP. Watch out for your fellow people, because that's what this is all about. We need to get better together collectively before we can move on from this.
Yep. If you feel sick, do not go to work. Don't
Do not go to work,
Please
please.
do not be a dumbass.
Yes.
Do not go to work.
And yeah, man, let's just all come together, be better, stay safe, and let's flatten this curve. With that being said, my name is Justin.
It's your boy Sham Wow, Sham Back Blam, Sham Mason, Sham Bam. God damn! We'll catch y'all later.
Later.
So, dude, that mask ain't worse, bro. The shave, like, I got a clean shave on my balls now.
Yeah.
Like, it's like smooth as a baby.
Dude, they need to give you like a promo code or something.
Bro, yes, right?
Use my
Yes,
promo code for
Manscaped,
15% off.
Please, like, sponsor us. I'll spread your fucking religion out there, okay? Like, everybody needs to, all dudes need to be on Manscaped.
I'm gonna tweet at them.
Do it, bro.
Right,
Do it.
right.
Like, yeah, we need to. I would definitely would love Manscaped to sponsor. I use their products. I love it. I bought the new one. Man, I love it. My balls have never felt so good.
On that note, we are. Oh my God.
Like a baby.
Like